Before we get started, gotta give a huge shout out to SC, Vincent, Goppy, and Caleb Strickland. Here's a huge thumbs up that goes out to you. You guys were the winners in the last video contest. So there's a new movie coming out. It is called Hellboy, and if you guys have seen any of the past ones, they're actually done really well. They're a little bit more teenager themed versus kid themed. Now this new one that's coming out is definitely like a hard rated R one, so not kid appropriate, but the actual comic books are pretty cool, and the movie's pretty cool. I have a figure that I got from Engineerio, and I actually did a review on it, but it kind of flew under the radar because I did it with a couple other ones. But I wanted to highlight this one because of the new Hellboy movie that's coming out in 2019. This is the figure. Now, this one was created again by Engineerio on his eBay shop. I don't know if he's actually selling this one anymore, but I really do enjoy this figure. Now, there's a few things that I want to go over. You can see his iconic pistol that he carries, or the revolver that he has. He has that in the comic books as well as the movie. And then his, I forget, Fist of Doom or Powered Fist or something like that. Whatever it's called, I know it's menacing nonetheless. And I'll take these both off. Now, this actually print does not come in, or this mold does not come in this color, or at least it didn't at this time, so it was painted. It was a silver color, and you can see that the top portion was painted to give it that realistic Hellboy look. Looking at the overall trench coat, I'm usually not a huge fan of these trench coats. The main reason is that it inhibits the arm movement, and it never matches the arm color. Well, this one is spot on. You can see the little insignia logo right on top there, which is really nicely done. You can see great transition from the actual arm to the overcoat. Almost color matches almost perfectly on that. You can also see his interesting hairstyle that he has. It looks pretty good on there, and it gives it that Lego-esque feel. He did print a little bit higher up on the forehead to give him the horns that were filed down. And I think it would be cool to have like an extra set of horns that kind of go over it when you show him with those horns that actually when he doesn't file them. Whole bunch of stuff going on the torso, and a great transition down to the feet. Just a whole bunch of stuff. You could see, looks like a knife, some type of holster for his gun, some patches, and the hoof print down at the bottom. I don't think he actually, oh yeah, he does. He has some boot print down in the back. Hard to see, but you can see that tail poking through. I don't want to take this trench coat off just because it's so nicely done, and it's so hard to get these things on and off accurately. And it's a little bit tattered in the back. That's obviously on purpose. Tail hanging out. Looks really good. I think it's done very well, and I'm a really big fan of this movie, or at least number 2, Hellboy 2. So it'll be interesting to see how this new one comes out and how well it's received. Let's go on to a couple bonus figures. I'm not 100% sure, but I think these are characters from Game of Thrones, although I could be wrong because I've never actually watched the show. I've tried to watch it, just didn't interest me that much. Now, I think these are done very nicely. These are not custom Lego, these are knockoff Lego figures, but the actual plastic bits, this is not a paint. This is actually the plastic mold on here, which I was really surprised with because it's hard to get it that shimmery, shiny, shimmery, whatever you want to call it. I think it looks fantastic. And they're falling all over the place here, but you can see the sword right there. He's got some great molds, great prints on this thing. Really nice dual molded legs, which you don't normally see with these guys. And he has tons of gold and silver throughout the whole character. Looking at the back, look at that sweet cape on the back. I didn't want to cover that up. I think that's how you actually put that on there. I think it's really done nice. And it's actually printed on top of there, but it's done very vibrantly. And it's kind of surprising because you got white on black. Normally it kind of fades out. And then you can see the quiver right here. Quiver is actually detachable. if you take this off, just like so, you can put it on a couple different ways. You can actually put it higher up if you want. You can put it lower, whatever you want to do. I really do like how this thing actually stands out. And I will take off the helmet and the head, and just so you can see some of the printing on the torso. It's kind of surprising that they did all that printing, especially because it's hidden by the actual armor. So I don't know, it's done nicely, even printing on the back and printing on the back legs, which usually you don't even see Lego see. So I'll have to say, again, I'm impressed with the quality of these knockoff figures. And I figured the brand, I think it's Karut. Somebody correct me in the comments below if I'm not right or accurate on that one. Alright guys, it's that time of the video. I need the top 3 subscribers to let me know who is the main sidekick of Hellboy in the comics and the movie. Let me know his name in the comments below, and I will give you a shout out in the next video I do. Guys, I want to thank you so much for watching, and until next time, you can help us take a gander.